But anytime you can get a stalemate going where no one will allow anybody else to be right and won't engage in, a reasonable discussion or a fresh look. All it takes is a fresh set of eyes, which is what happens in the second book. A fresh set of eyes looks at it.
You just gave something away to me.
Yeah, okay. A fresh set of eyes with a fresh viewpoint that hasn't been programmed or had too many years on the old programming, like what you were talking about with that executive. What that man would be doing with executives is getting them to think outside the box. I don't happen to believe there is a box. It's just a question of just being there and looking at what is and not having to filter everything from and through the past. That is, by the way, how I discovered it, because when you're an actor playing real people, you do your backstory research to identify the driving motivation of the character and what their purpose is going to be.
Otherwise, it's not going to be convincing.
But when you play them, you can't play them through the filter of your prejudice or viewpoint.
Right. It has to be through their filters.
Eyes and their filters. And that takes a special discipline. I've had the opportunity to do that a few times in my career, and good directors who made certain that everybody playing in those films that was playing the real people understood that and said, you can't hate the character you're playing and play him.
Right, right.
You have to get inside him and be him. So that was the journey. Was I willing to be Ayman al-Zawahiri, the Egyptian psychiatrist who's masterminding Al-Qaeda?
Right.
And when I was willing to do that without my prejudices, it wasn't that difficult to connect the dots.
You're giving away your secrets on how to write.
Well, I don't mind telling people how to write. Few people will do what I did with this. So they're gonna. I'm perfectly willing to talk about how I write.